Right, I just wanted to show you some of the rest of the exhibition because we've covered with the horned frog in the early part of Darwin's life, but really the exhibition covers every part of his life, right the way through to his death. And the other thing that obviously he was very, very famous for was his work on the Galapagos and some of the animals that he collected there and things that started to actually form his opinions and his thoughts. And you can see that in the actual exhibition. You can see how his thought process would have worked. We've got some amazing specimens, as I said before, from our collections and from other people's collections as well. We've got objects that are on loan from Rylands Library, from the Natural History Museum in London as well. And I'd just like to show you just a few of the other specimens, just to show you the extent of the exhibition. So we've got a few other specimens here, like the giant tortoise from the Galapagos. You can see there, this is from our collection, a variety of different birds. We've even got his book here. This is the exact book that Darwin read while he was actually on the Beagle. He was very much into geology, and this particular book is on loan from Rylands Library, and it's the exact book that Darwin read while he was away on his voyage. And the differences that he started to see between species, the same species, and different forms, different colour forms. So here we see a couple of grouse, and here we see some butterflies that are all the same species, but of a wide variety in different forms, and how they've started to adapt and started to go darker depending on where they live. So that started to form his ideas of what actually is a species and how we differentiate between different species. Some superb graphics here, just detailing his thought processes. And here we have one of the most famous, well, I wouldn't say one of the most famous, but certainly one of the things that he's quite well remembered for, and that's his ideas about finches he collected whilst on the Galapagos, and the differences between the different forms from the different islands. And here we have a variety of different finches that Darwin related to in his book, and this particular specimen here is from our own collection, and it's one of the actual finches that Darwin collected. It's an amazing exhibition, and I would really suggest that if anybody's interested in Darwin, the life of Darwin, that they really come and visit this particular exhibition before it finishes. I think they find it fascinating. There's fossil Archaeopteryx here. And in The Origin of Species, Darwin actually noted that the fossil record was very patchy because of a few things had been preserved in stone, and this is one of the things that was. The Archaeopteryx there, a variety of different other strange creatures. that had people interested in animals at that particular time. Right the way through to Darwin's death when he was 73.